All right, so we got my man Clark here, man, joining us on Tour Media. St. Louis, all the way out here, man. Go watch the bus play. What do you guys think about the game? We out here close to the field, y'all. Homecoming game. My guys finish here. Just want to ask you a question about Tour Media.
Back at you again, man. You know who it is. The Legend 5 with On Tour Media. Hey, today we're going to cover, man, 2025 expected draft picks for the quarterbacks. We might talk a little bit more about the defensive backs as well. Hey, but looking at the quarterbacks, man, now, I grabbed these rankings off another site, and I'm not sure that I agree with these. One thing I am sure that I agree with, though, is Shedeur Sanders is going #1 overall. I am sure of that. Definite on that, all right? At number 2, behind Shedeur, man, the rankings have Drew out of Penn State, and then they have Connor out of Texas A&M. I'm not sure with that, man, but I'm going to share the top 10 quarterback prospects, man, for you guys in this video. I would say if I had to pick, man, Shedeur #1. I would go Quinn out of Texas #2, and then I'm going Carson Beck out of Georgia #3. Those are my top 3 quarterbacks that I would go with, right? Now, why they chose to go with those other guys at 2 and 3, I don't have a clue, man. But looking at the reasons why I think Shedeur is going to go #1, and some of these stats are not all the way updated, man, but they're fairly close, right? So just looking at some of the measurables, man, you got Shedeur running a 4.640, 22 years old, right? So he has some years under his belt now. He has some experience. He's rated at a 91 out of 100. Then looking at his overall career stats, man, he has 97 touchdowns, I think around 16, 17 interceptions. But he has some years under his belt, man. He has some years under his belt. He's had a tremendous amount of snaps taken. That is very key, man. And when you're looking to take a draft pick, you want somebody with a lot of experience. Those other guys, man, that were mentioned inside of this top 10, a couple of them, man, they don't have a lot of years experience, a lot of snaps under their belt. I think Quinn out of Texas, man, Quinn Ewers out of Texas had it's right there with, Shedeur around us. No, he ain't even there with Shedeur. I can't even say that. Quinn Ewers is probably next best in line there with 1,300 snaps that he's taken. But I think he has the most potential out of the rest of the guys, man, to go up there in the top 3 from what I'm seeing So just looking at some of these guys, man, that they got here. Let's start off with Connor, right? Let's take a look at Connor, right? So Connor's QB rating is a 109.2, 979 yards, 68.9 completion percentage. That is very key. When you're looking to take a draft pick, man, you want somebody that's at least a 70% completion percentage QB. Touchdowns, though, for Connor, 8. Interceptions, 2. Like I said, I don't know how updated this is, man, but looking at these numbers, he didn't play a lot, right? So for him to be rated this high is weird to me. But they got him as a mobile pocket passer, and he wears a 4.840. So that's who they got. Looking at number 2, taking a look at Drew out of Penn State. Looking at some of his statistics, man. Drew run the 4.940. We're not gonna even look at Drew. We're not gonna even look at Drew. We're gonna skip right to the bread and butter, man. We're gonna go to Carson Beck. So looking at Carson Beck, man. Carson Beck is a pocket passer. 4.840 in a 40 time. 6'4", 215. I mean, we all know Carson can ball, man. Carson can ball, right? His release speed is a 97%. they have him rated at. Short passing game, 88%. Medium passing game, 94%. Long passing game, 94%. And then his rush to scramble ability, 71%. Hey, that medium passing game and long passing game, I mean, all those numbers are pretty damn good, honestly. The release speed is fantastic. And you mean he can rush and scramble just enough to get the first down if he had to. So I love what I'm seeing out of his numbers. He's rated overall at 86.6. I think that's good enough to go number 3. Number 3 for him as a QB, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna change my thoughts and my picks. You know, Shedeur is still rated number 1 in my eyes. Overall rating for Shedeur, 91 out of 100. Beck coming in with 86 out of 100. We also have Quinn, man. Talk a little bit about Quinn. I like Quinn's game. 6'2", 195. Sophomore QB. He's rated 85 out of 100. Then he runs a 4.7 40. He's ranked number 5 in his position currently. Like I said, behind those other 2 guys that we named from Penn State and Texas A&M, which I don't think they should be 2 and 3. But whatever, neither here or there. All right, QB rating for Quinn is 108.7. Quinn is thrown for about 3,400 yards. Completion percentage for Quinn, 69%. So I think that'll improve this year. He'll improve on that. His touchdowns will go up. Right now it's at 22, interceptions at 6. His rush average is like 1.3. All those numbers will improve for him, and he's a great quarterback. And he had some injuries, so he didn't play a couple games, but he's back, and I think he's going to do a damn good job there. Back on with Quinn. So, yeah, I think he'll do a great job. His release speed is at 95%. His short passing games are 80%. His medium passing games are 91%. His long passing games are 94%. And then his rush to scramble abilities are 66%. He's taken over 1,300 college snaps and played in over 21 career games, man. So you want to look for somebody that's played in at least 30 games or more to have that experience. So Shedeur's there. We all know Shedeur's been starting since a freshman, so he's well over that, right? You want somebody that's averaging a 70% completion rate or around there. Shedeur checks that box. You want somebody that has a good touchdown and interception ratio. Shedeur checks that box. So these are the reasons why I'm saying that he's the number 1 pick for a QB, and he's the number one overall pick. Looking into, let's just throw some other players in the mix, man. Let's just throw defense in there. Let's throw the secondary in there, because I'm going somewhere with this, right? I think Colorado are going to have 3 first rounders, and you guys may say BS, and you guys might not want to believe it, but they definitely got 2, and they definitely may be back-to-back picks. Travis might jump up there and be the number 2 pick. They're already saying it 1 and 2, right? So with Travis going right behind him, Travis is the best cornerback in the country. We know that. That's hands down. All right, so looking at taking a look at Travis. All right, taking a look at Travis, man, they currently have Travis as the number 2 corner in his position, right? 6'1", 165. He runs a 4.4 40. We all know the ball hawk awareness is there for Travis. We're not worried about that. He's rated at an 86. That's his rating, and like I said, currently number 2 in his position. If we look at the numbers they have for Travis, is tackling, they got him around at 85%. Run defense at 82%. Coverage is at 86%, which I think that should be a lot higher. I think what hurt him with these draft rankings on that was that Stanford game. I think that brought that down a little bit. Otherwise, I think that'll be like around 89, somewhere around there. His zone coverage is a 78, and his man press coverage is a 85%. Not too many guys try him, man. I will say that. And if you do try him, you're holding your breath every time you do it. So the passes that they do complete, they're 50-50 balls, and they know it. All right, so he's number 2, like I said, in his position rank. His overall rank, they have him at number 12 as an overall defensive back. That's including safeties, but just at straight corner position, he's a number 2 corner, right? He will probably more than likely jump to the number 1 corner spot by the time that draft comes available. So expect to see him go there, man. I will be excited for them to go 1 and 2. Now, the third person that I'm talking about is Shiloh. Shiloh at the safety position, hands down, you guys are sleeping on Shiloh. Shiloh's gonna go, right? And he has the potential to go in the first round as well. It's a potential chance that all 3 of them can go in the first round. If not, he's definitely going second round. But I love speaking things into existence. So I want to see the best for him, man. I want all 3 of them to go in the first round. But it don't happen. It's all good. He's definitely going to go. And if he goes in the second round, look out, because now we have a chance for all 3 of them to possibly play together. I wouldn't be surprised if a team found a way to package deal this thing, right? Now, it's going to be kind of hard to do with Shedeur and Travis going 1 and 2. If they go 1 and 2, that's going to be kind of hard. But 2 out of the 3 could end up on the same team. Very possible. 2 out of the 3 could end up on the same team. All right. But I think in my eyes, they're all first round picks. Shiloh coming in at 6 foot, 195, runs a 4.5 40. I believe by the time combine comes around, he can get that down to like a 4.4, 4.49, somewhere around there, 4.48. You know, it's all about how it looks on paper. So I believe he can get that down to like a 4.49. I got faith in him. People shave time all the time, so that can happen. They have him rated tackling is 73. I think that should be a little higher. Run defense is 71. Think that should be higher. And they have him as coverage, looking like an 88 in coverage. I think that's cool, 88 in coverage. But I definitely think the run defense needs to be higher. And then the tackling should be higher on him. So I look to see those numbers improve, man, based off this scouting report they have out for him. This was last updated last month. So this is very, very recent updates to the scouting report, man. So let's look to see those numbers improve for my guy Shiloh there. But they got him rated at 83.6 out of 100. But big things, man, for CU, man. They got some top draft picks, man. You guys can hate on our team all you want, but they got guys they sent into the league. They got some good, talented players on that team, man. So they produce on the field. These numbers are going to look magically improve. They're going to magically improve. And these guys are going to definitely go, man, to the league, and they're going to shine. And then your boy's going to cover them in the league, too. So all you haters out there saying, you're not this, you're not that. I'm following these guys, man, their whole career. So wherever they go, I'm going to go and I'm going to cover them. All right, so my team still is going to be the 49ers. I'm not going to switch my favorite team, but I am going to report on these guys, man, wherever they go. I am going to follow them wherever they go. I am going to still go see them wherever they're at, right? So that's just the connection I have. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. So I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit of information. You guys continue to check out the channel, man. Thank you guys for subscribing. Continue to subscribe to the channel. All right, it's your boy, the Legend 5 with ontourrmedia. We went with the black prime shades today, man. The black blenders today. Peace.